Hello and welcome everybody to this stream for Das League Tier 1 between Giovanni and Wallbant. Welcome everybody and hello, my name is Sukapatrus and I will be your host for today. Both players are live and we'll get just go and make a seat and then we'll do a quick introductions. There we go. Alright, a quick introduction and then we can look at the league standings. This, on the left hand side, is the reigning, undisputed Das World Champion. He is Giovanni, the Italian Stallion, currently standing at number 3 in the world with an ELO of a 1,848. His PB is the 4th highest DAS score on Earth, a 1.3 million, 25,125 points. His head-to-head with his opponent for today is a 1-0 that was back during the May DAS Masters. That match went to a decider. It was close. Let's see how this one will go. And his opponent, who will most certainly be up against a challenge and a half. His name is Wallbant, playing out of Canada, usually rolling with a 1.6 on the top players on the planet, but today he will be playing DAS with an ELO of a 1,618, number 82 in the world, and a PB of a 1,080,000 points. He will do his best to make it 1-1 in the head-to-head, but he will certainly have a challenge ahead of him. That out of the way, we can look at the standings. For DAS League Season 3 Tier 1 Division A, currently number 1 in Division A is Blue Scooty. Ian Keith is in second with Giovanni and Wallbant. Giovanni yet to play a game. Wallbant currently in 4th, having lost a game. So this will be the first time that Giovanni has ever played in this season. Of course, Giovanni has played in the previous iterations of the DAS Championship. Of course, before it was called the DAS Champions League. But a different format. Certainly will be interesting to see how things will play out. Alright, seed is entered for Giovanni, and we just wait on the Wallbant to get ready. Of course, reminders to players that input displays and hertz counter is required. And beyond that, Spirits of DAS is in session. Otherwise, we can get started. Alright, thumbs up from the Canadian player, and we can get it underway for the first match between Giovanni and Wallbant for DAS League Tier 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And as we get underway, of course, we can talk a little about the storyline here. Giovanni coming off an excellent performance in the recent TTWC DAS event. The DAS World Championship, of course, in Cologne, Germany, where he took home the number 1 spot. Beat out, of course, one of the, I think, the favorite coming to the tournament, Pixel Andy, in the finals. It was a thrilling event, both players really pushing themselves to the limit. Wallbant will definitely have a challenge on his hands, but he's no slouch either. One of the top players, backing. It's definitely there. It's just a little bit of the DAS control. Of course, searching someone in chat there. Gio wants some tiny tournament. Yeah, it's just some, tiny European tournament. Mickey Mouse tournaments. Doesn't say anything. It's definitely not at the caliber of the DAS League. Wallbant's no slouch either. 1.1 million play with DAS. Only few players have a 1.1 with DAS, usually as roller, of course. With many of you will be familiar with Wallbant from his appearances multiple times in the Masters events every month. But, you know, DAS presents a different set of challenges, both difficult and also alluring, which brings in a lot of players that, you know, might not always be that prominent in terms of the DAS scene, but are great players otherwise. Yeah, a fair assessment, Rogue Potato. I think definitely heading into the DAS World Championship, I think Gio and Andy were pretty much level in terms of the expectations for them. But I would put Andy higher coming into the tournament simply due to the fact that he is still currently #1 in DAS ELO, #1 in DAS titles, aka DAS Masters, #1 in DAS PB, and #1 in DAS Lions PB. Yeah, definitely very fun how the tournament played out. Currently, both players showing their grit here. 231,000 for Giovanni, 226,000 for Wallbant. So Wallbant with the slight lead. Thank you, Arden 045 on there for the follow. Much appreciated. Also early on, thank you, Cole Bucket, for the follow as well, as I was starting the stream there. Didn't catch that, but yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, I mean, I think usually I've recently taken a lot of restreams for the DAS League, and you know, oftentimes I mention the limits of DAS, and because usually I restream a little bit lower tier, tier 2, tier 3, where, you know, players are good. They have 1.1s, 1.2s, but when some of them are, you know, half a max out, so definitely not pushing the playstyle to its limit. This match, well, I don't think any of that is really relevant considering the caliber of player we have on our screens. You know, these players, they know exactly how to really push DAS to limits, not just quick taps, but in terms of the placement, how to maintain the charge to the best of their abilities. Just Gio as well, one of the most entertaining, I think the most entertaining players in terms of DAS capabilities. Just finds the most really ingenious solves ever. Super impressive, very creative, and very aggressive as well. It's always super entertaining to watch. Well, we are currently now past the 100 line turn, at least for Giovanni. A little bit of a Lombard dependency there, but quickly resolves it with the Lombard. Takes that Tetris, brings him up to 465,000 points. And for Wallbant, who has just passed the turn, gets a dirty Tetris, and then the double to clean up the right hand side, is currently at a 441,000. So Gio with a 1 Tetris lead here between the two players, has a dirty Tetris set up as well in column number 2, and will get it. Brings him up to a 491. Both players looking poised for a decent transition, most certainly above 500k. Gio, let's count. It's not going to be a 600k. It will be like a 60,000. So it will be close, actually. If he goes perfect, it will be 600k, but it's no longer available to him as an option. Though I don't think he necessarily must push for it. There we go. Transition for Giovanni into the lower 19 speed here, 569,000 Hey Now points, and for Wallbant he will transition at 529. So at the transition point, Giovanni leading by 40,000 points. Oh yeah, also yes, thank you Hazel, reminder as well. Oh, Wallbant's in a lot of trouble here. Needs a long bar, gonna get a long bar, but still has to handle the right hand side. Just gonna handle that with a long bar, with a square piece. Currently gets a long bar, gets the burn, brings the board right down. Now needs to focus on resolving this. Does present a major threat for him, as Giovanni already leading in the points. And for Wallbant, he just needs to focus on cleaning it up and then trying to play really aggressive. He knows he's up against the toughest apex predator in the Dask world. He can't just walk away unscathed. But for Wallbant, he can't even walk away. He will top out at 570,000 points. He is done on level 20, and Giovanni at 637,000. Good for game number 1. Alright, let me give you your hearts. Also, a reminder to Giovanni that, number 1, you can Molan, I don't really mind. And secondly, turn on your Hertz display and input display as well for the next after this one. And also, yeah, Arden, this playlist is a custom playlist. It's a collection of songs, you know, I found. Not an OST for anything really. It's a mix of the main artist is for this playlist is Emmanuel Jacob, but a lot of it is it's mixed of classical music as well as other songs that I found to have a sort of adventurous and mythological, what shall we say, zest to it. Giovanni, we'll play this one out, looking to at least get a max out here. I mean, not exactly on pace for it. It will be a little bit tough. Has to play essentially a perfect towards 29 here. Yes, currently is Red Dress by Adrian Berengue. I can send you guys the playlist. It's 32 songs. Yeah, it's a mix of a bunch of songs, not really anything specific. There's the playlist if you would like to have it. A lot of classical stuff as well. I have Vivaldi, I have Beethoven as well. Oh, Giovanni's gonna top out at 892. Couldn't get the J piece over to the left hand side, but ends up topping out on level 27 with a very decent score. Was definitely on pace for at least an A score there. And yeah, also a reminder, Giovanni, just to put on your Hertz displays and input display. Otherwise, I think we'll be good to go once the players input the seed. Next seed is a BE, so it'd be C0, I think. Nice try, Wallbant. I think we can. I think you can trust, you know, the DAS World Champion to play DAS. We'll be fine. Oh, sorry, CF. Yes, thank you for the correction there. Alright, thank you, Lighthouse, for the follow. Lighthouse also was at the CFC DAS as a Vietnamese representative, so a fellow countryman of mine. Alright, here we go then. We are getting underway for the second match in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Yeah, CFC DAS, very fun event. I was super impressed with the production quality, as well as just the setup. Honestly, the venue was really beautiful. I wasn't there, of course. I would be there if I could, honestly. I mean, I am gonna go to Europe. Unfortunately, I'm going to arrive in France at a time when there is no Tetris event, so I'm going to miss CWC France, every other event, basically, because I'm flying over during July. Oh, sorry, not July. September and October, so maybe I'll get lucky if I can attend CTWC Iberia, if that's still going on this year. Otherwise, yeah, a little bit unfortunate. Okay, Giovanni here. A little bit of a troublesome sequence. You know, we believe in Geo. Surely he can get this down. Oh, it's gonna set up aggressive as well here. Now, in a lot of trouble if he can't resolve this quick enough. Still has many burn options. That's one of the utilities of a middle well. It is gonna get that one nicely done there. Giovanni gets that dirty Tetris, but now has more woes to worry about. Gets an L spin, doesn't really burn anything though. Oh, has had a top spin there, but it's gonna just opt for the other option with the LPs. Needs a T, or sorry, a long bar would help there, yeah, and it will. Bring it down. Whew. Heart in mouth moment there for Gio. Much more off of a board and a dirty Tetris, and has even has another one. Dirty Tetris from Giovanni, 2 back-to-back. Gio tempting fate and getting out alive. Das, elegancy, and his ability fully on display from the world champion, showing exactly why he is the best on the planet for this playstyle. I mean, Wallbant can't help but shake his head because he knows, what the heck am I supposed to do against that, man? Gio, insane ability there to be able to get out of that. Not only clean, but also be able to get 3 dirty Tetrises in that position. Currently, though, Wallbant with the lead temporarily at 217,000 points. Gio behind only slightly. A triple separating the 2 players. My God, Gio. Unbelievable scenes here. Yeah, returning to my tangent. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can make it out to multiple events next year. I graduate next year, and you know, I'll have I think I have more times on my hand, as well as the freedom to travel as well. Definitely help a lot. Sorry, not help a lot, but be very fun to go to attend all sorts of Tetris events. And yeah, also good to hear that Arden has hydrated. Of course, reminder, I don't really do this a lot, but hydration reminder to the viewers, as well as maybe the players, but they want to. Of course, not during the game, that'd be borderline suicide, but yeah. Alright, 343 for Gio, 357 for Wallbant. Wallbant has the pace lead. He is ahead in terms of line, behind into the line count, but ahead. Score as we see them tied up. About a 40,000 point lead for Wallbant at the same line count. So he's a much more comfortable position compared to last game. Oh, Gio, beautiful L spin there. Make it a top burn. Does have a bar dependency on the left, but it doesn't opt for the Tetris, it opts to solve it. He gets a long bar anyways for his troubles. Wallbant, much more comfortable this game here. Has to lead over Gio, exactly what you want to see for Wallbant. Wallbant transitioned like a little bit high up last game. One misdrop essentially spiraled the board out of control for the Canadian. Can resolve it, so having this lead means that you will have the opportunity to play a little bit safer as to avoid topping out early on the 19 speed. Course level 19, 50% faster. Level 18 pieces drop at 2 frames a piece. Sorry, 2 frames per row, as opposed to 3 frames per row on level 18. Oh, Wallbant, nice quick tap of the S piece. Would have been a nasty misdrop there. Not completely unsolvable, but you don't want to have one of those heading into the transition. Gio playing a little bit high up here. Oh, now blocks off the right hand side. Needs a long bar desperately. Has all the acumen in the world to get it over, but if it doesn't show, not much can do about it. Oh no, gets a long bar. Didn't have dash charge put on the right hand side, and Gio flying too close to the sun, and his wax wings will melt. Wallbant claims the second game to tie it up 1-1. Oh, Wallbant's also an looks like a natural top out there at 558. So very close between the 2 players. So let me adjust the cameras a little bit here. So Wallbant's like camera. How about something like this? There's a Texas there. Actually, I can make Wallbant's cam a little bit bigger. Just hold on a second. Just adjusting production on the fly. You know, real professional here, gentlemen. Well, I've been doing some 29 play. It's just, I find it so bizarre that 29 is now the new 19, at least for the warm-ups. Top DAS players. Really goes to show the evolution of the playstyle. Really pushing it to the limit, these players. Oh, that's better. Yeah, well, man, saying he went for a non-decibel quick tap. All right, here we go then. Third game underway in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, for that's one of the main issues, right? If you're from another playstyle like Wallbant, who is of course a roller. If you don't really spend a lot of time with DAS, you definitely will miscalculate a lot in terms of the piece placement. Geo, the VITs setup, delayed. I mean, the stacking would definitely be there, of course, if you're already a top player with another playstyle, but the limits of DAS, having the familiarity with that in your back pocket is always one of the most important tool in the skill set of a DAS player. Geo really suffering a little bit here, paying the price in terms of efficiency, a little bit in terms of the late VIT setup. But Wallbant also kind of had to went through the same thing, early drought. Wallbant's in a much worse position compared to his opponent. Geo staying way cleaner. Yeah, I think Wallbant was also originally a DAS player. It's definitely pushed the game, at least reached a much higher level with rolling. Wallbant clean now. Didn't mean that he had to sacrifice quite a bit of efficiency. He is currently down at 108,000, Geo at 145,000. So just a little under 2 Tetris of a lead for Giovanni. Wallbant kind of wanting to set up dirty here, and will do so, but the long bar is not coming. There it is. Dirty Tetris for Wallbant will help him keep up the efficiency at least a little bit. What's number 2? All right, I'll consider it. Thank you, Sky. Another Sky. We have so many Sky in classic Tetris. Actually, very funny. But yeah. Haven't seen one that's spelled the normal way though. Yeah, I mean, I'm always down to take playlist recommendation. I think I'm already pretty satisfied with where it's at currently. Yeah. You can always add more, I suppose. Ugio. Yeah, a little bit awkward pieces, but got Tetris out of that. Looking for JPs here that would allow him to get a super clean double, but I'm not gonna be allowed to do so. And it just has to go all the way down with the burns here. Unfortunate. Losing the players. Just turn down a little bit. Alright. Currently Geo ahead by a significant amount. I mean 382,000 to 405,000. Geo is a little bit ahead in terms of the line count, but Wallbant's burning, so I think it'll be equalizing pretty soon. over 100,000 points, the advantage for Geo. Almost the opposite of the last game, where Wallbant had the advantage heading into 19. And Geo, I mean, he played really well, but just got himself to a little bit too much trouble. Also, he topped out before the transition. Wallbant gonna have a tough time here. Really has to make up his losses on the level 19 speed. Opportunity is still there. Geo is not invincible. He with a meme. It's evident by the last game. For Wallbant, I think the main priority really on level 19 speed is survival. Play extension, you know, just try and keep yourself clean so you can play just a little bit longer, get more points on the board. If you top out, you get no more points. You know. Yeah, Geo. Oh, beautiful Z-spin as well. There we go. Nice soft adjustment for it as well. Geo, always super elegant with his solutions. Goes into level 19 at 596. 666 on the board for Geo. Otherworldly power, perhaps. With Geo here, Wallbant gets an L-spin, gets set up for the Tetris. As a reminder, Wallbant's behind by over 100,000 points. Ooh, awkward left-hand side for Geo, but keeps the board low enough. It can be easily resolved with a few good pieces. Wallbant into level 19 at 490. Barely behind on max out pace. Almost had a 500k transition, but Geo is way ahead here. Oh, Wallbant's gonna get that square all the way left. Needed a quick tap there, missed it. Now needs to resolve it. Shouldn't be too difficult, but pieces need to cooperate. Otherwise, it will cause him some pain. I thought for a moment Wallbant wanted to set up 30 there, but I think opted against it. Geo 665, Wallbant 532, 130,000 points separating the two players. Geo, nice spin, honestly. They're setting up a delayed burn. Much more combinating board as well, rather than going for the other option, which would create a little bit more of a jacket solution. Wallbant keeping up the efficiency, but man, Geo is just raining down the Tetris' foot on the pedal, not looking back at all here for Geo, not wanting to give Wallbant a single opportunity to come back to this game. Ooh, that spire in the middle, scary for Geo. Gets a long bar to resolve it, at least for now. Brings the board down. Oh, sets up 30, gets a 30 Tetris. Geo 781,000 on level 23. Wallbant into level 23 at 649,000 points. My god, Geo. Just can't believe he got that dirty Tetris set up in time there. And got it the long bar right when he needed it as well. Top players just seemingly able to procure their own RNG when needed. Calling upon luck. Combining with top level skill. Wallbant now a little bit high up. The pieces are not that nice. And now Wallbant is right in the middle. It's going to get the long bar over as well. Gets the Tetris. Goes to the line spin. Gets it. Nicely done. And the Tetris afterwards as well. Wallbant. Beautifully done there to stay alive. But the gap not... the gap still being maintained here by Geo. Not being shorted at all. Geo 886,000 points. Wallbant 751,000 points. Wallbant playing really well. I mean, he's trying his best. But Geo is just laying down the business. Standing on it too. Oh my god, elegant adjustments for Geo as well. Just making space for the next pieces that are coming. Another Tetris to Geo. 953 on level 26. The best game so far from both players. Wallbant's on max out pace with Geo even further than that. Not the best pieces for Geo, but going for a column 8 well here. Wallbant with traditional right well still gets the Tetris for Geo. 982, one Tetris away from max out for Geo. Wallbant 888. Oh, Geo now kinda a little bit troublesome here. Needs great pieces, would want to square but doesn't get it in time. Jagged board heading into level 28, could still get a max out, but then afterwards a question of how much more can he do. Okay, JP's tucks beautifully into there. Oh my god, he's gonna resolve this. He does. 2 more Tetris for Geo. Actually, make that One ball into level 29. He has a Tetris setup. Kill Trish for Geo. He's going to top out 874. Wallbant, one more Tetris. It's going to get a max out, but can he do anything on level 29? The answer is no. He gets one more triple, but that will be it. Double max out on the board, and Giovanni will take it. A74 beats A08 Wallbant. Beautifully done, a max out, but Geo, unbeatable. Oh, where's the thingy? Oh, there it is. Ooh, there we go. Great games for both players. Double max out. Geo 599 transition into level 19 and just didn't let off at all. Only really got hit by bad RNG towards the end there. Otherwise, I think undoubtedly could have easily gotten a 1.1. Geo you just can't take your eyes off his board, man. He's just so good. Able to command Dash to do whatever he wants. BE CF, so it'd be D0 last game, so it'll be now E1, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's E1. I think, let me just check. I can open up Tetris. It's not that big of a deal. I think Geo can confirm as well. And thank you, Geo, for the follow. Let me just check. BE 1, 2, 3. Yeah, E1's the seed. All right. Yeah, thank you, Geo, for the follow, and we can get going in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I mean, it's a beautiful game for both players. A double max out. I think the first, yeah, I think double first max out. Sorry, the first double max out I've had on this channel since the restream. Always great to see players being able to put their heart out there and perform at the very highest level. Geo kind of, oh, nice fits, carrying the momentum from his tournament success into here. I can foresee certainly a dominant run of form from Geo for the remainder of this year, at least in terms of Dash League and Dash Masters. I don't know if Geo has plans for attending the Jonas Cup next year or not. Maybe that's a thing for the future. Definitely would be fun to see more international representation at the Jonas Cup. Which first iteration was super entertaining, but mostly it was just American players, right? We had a few rare appearances from some players. Foreign players living in the US mostly. I think there were a few that traveled for it, but not a lot. Geo, a little bit of troublesome sequence on the board here. Needs to get this one down. A nice L piece, but needs something on the left hand side. Another L would be perfect, and now wants a J or a bar. Bar will reopen the well, and he is clean. Yeah, too bad, Snowy. I think you're just gonna get wrecked anywhere you go. I'm just kidding. I mean, it would definitely, you know. I think if you don't get wrecked by Geo, you probably get wrecked by some other player. I don't know, like Andy or something. So to answer Arden, so Dash League is, for the predecessor of Dash League is Dash Champions League. It was hosted and ran by Boxy, but Boxy has disappeared from Classic Tetris, taking a indefinite hiatus. And so the successor of it is Das League. This is the first season of Das League in its current iteration. And yeah, Moxie disappeared essentially. We don't know where he went. So there you go. But yeah, like, so what Das League is, the name of course implies it. It's a Das only tournament, not really tournament, it's a league. Yeah, only Das. Before it was best of 6, but now we put it back to a normal, much more common format, so best of 5. We have divisions for each tier, so 3 tiers in total, and 2 divisions per tier. This is tier 1 division A. There's no promotion or relegation or anything. We might, I don't know, Anna and Hazel might want to implement that. It's up to their discretion, of course. Anna and Hazel are currently the organizers for the tournament, the league. Yeah, I mean, it was fun, but also a part of it was like we were also getting copyright striked like every single stream. Like the stream was getting muted because we were playing the anthem at the start of it. So, you know, maybe something to consider. It was fun while it lasted. I think it was a unique format, albeit I don't think it really worked for Tetris. I made tier 2 because I beat out Mari. Mari choked against me, so I got into tier 2, and now I'm getting slapped around. I shouldn't be in tier 2, to be honest. I would perform a lot better in tier 3. That's how it goes. All right, here we go then. Heading into level 19 speed, 531 for Geo, 463 for Wallbant. Oh, Wallbant, nice quick tap of the L piece. Geo looking to go into level 19 with another near 600 transition here. Hey Gamer says 3 Sue Chess. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. 3 Sue Chess as we get prepared for the level 19 transition. Oh no, Geo. We've seen this before. We don't want to see it again. In a lot of trouble. Needs a long bar. Geo gets a long bar. Oh, he's not gonna get it over. He's down to 537. Okay, Wallbant, you need 538,000, but he just needs to focus on making it alive here. Geo went through the same drought, so Wallbant might not want to risk it. Wallbant gets the long bar, gets the Tetris. 538 is the target to bring us to a decider. The Wallbant immediately plays a lot safer. Geo, we saw this before in game number 3. Flying too close to the sun and getting punished. 538 is Wallbant's score, and he is good. And we have a decider on our hands. Oh my god, who would have expected it? Who could have called it? I don't think I would have been able to. Clap it up for Geo. Oh, wow, Bugo spin. For Wallbant 2 there. Nicely done. Ooh. Oh man, taking a sigh of relief there. And we're seeing the sort of the repeating of what happens in the previous time these two played. They've only played each other once. That was in Das Masters. That match also went to a decider where Giovanni took that one to Wallbant. Perhaps looking to take this one. Yeah, hold up, let me just make an invite link. There is the Discord for Das League Redux, and you know, you can join. Definitely be fun to see more players joining the Das scene. Yeah, no worries, no problemo. All right, here we go then. It is Giovanni, it is Wallbant, it is the decider for this match of Das League. Who will come out on top? Let's find it out in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. SPS confirmed, and we go. Oh, Gio, wow. A bunch of tucks to start us off. Nicely done. Gets Tetris ready and gets a Tetris for his troubles. I mean, you don't have to be good at DAS to play. As I mentioned before, multiple tiers, 3 tiers in total for all skill level. I say that, but the spread is not equal. I'm sorry, but it's not. I think we have some players that are like 500k, and then some players that are like a max out or like even a 1.1 in the same tier. So it's not balanced. I'm sorry. But hey, you know, maybe you'll improve fast enough to be able to progress further. I will have to ask Hana and Gio and sorry, not Gio, Hazel, if there will be any like promotion or like inter tier movements. I don't currently. Last time I spoke with them, they said that there's currently no plans for anything like that. Oh, Wallbant, you don't want to end the game like this way. Oh my god, gets 2 quick taps in, gets it over. Now needs great pieces though to survive. You do not want to end a decider in this fashion. Oh, Wallbant in a lot of trouble here. Pressure mounting, and the board also mounting higher and higher. Finally gets it resolved, puts it down low. Whew. Scary moments there for Wallbant. Held his breath and held his ground. Will get out of it, but gonna let up a lot of pace to Gio. That double quick tap for the flat bar solve on the left hand side was crucial for Wallbant. Otherwise, he would have topped out right there. Nothing he could have done if that board got any higher than that point of no return. Oh yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, our match was fun. I definitely was not really paying attention that much. I was misdropping a lot against you. I got into really silly stuff. But yeah, it was fun. Of course, I'm talking about the CTL match between me and Snowy. I mean, I already topped as well, so there was that. Oh, Wallbant, double longboard dependencies. Shaking his head. Oh my god, so many square pieces for Wallbant. And now Wallbant's gonna suffer the wrath of the Tetris gods. Oh no, Wallbant needs to get the long bar. Okay, needs to get something on the left hand side. He'll get the long bar. Doesn't need a quick tap for that one, but now, once again, returning to this point where he's been before in the game. Good pieces so far. Brilliant pieces. Wow. Oh, okay. Nicely done. Not putting weights on the column number 7 there. Really nicely done there. Just able to maintain the ability to burn once he uncovers the hole, right? You don't want to put weight on a hole that creates what's called a alternating burn shelves, and one of the worst things you can do. Wallbant once again bring it down, but look at the score. Giovanni 421,000 points at 82 lines, and Wallbant on a struggle game. Oh, nice spuck there for Gio. 196 for Wallbant. I mean, Gio currently on a mega pace of a game here. Playing a little bit risky now, so can't say anything just yet, but yeah, it's an over 200,000 points lead halfway through level 18 for Giovanni. He will sacrifice some pace here. He played a little bit too aggressive. Oh, brother, this is aggressive. Talk about aggression. This is aggression from the champion of the world. 473,000 off the back of that dirty Tetris for Giovanni. Resolving that, and now still on pace for a 600k plus transition. My god. And Wallbant taking his head. My god, man. On his struggle game, he has to deal with Gio's best game so far in terms of the pace. 522 to 247, almost double Wallbant. No, it is actually double Wallbant's score. My god. Well, Wallbant just has to do his best here. The best is all he can give. Best he can hope for, I think, is if Gio pulls off another top out before 19 or early into 19. I mean, he has done that, which is one of the main reasons why we're here in the decider. Alright, both players 2 more Tetrises to go into the level 19 transition. Geo would love a long bar here, would allow him to get some nice burns in, but oh, love this drought right before the transition for both players. Geo in a lot more trouble than Wallbant now. Wallbant's into level 19, much cleaner at 347. Geo has to lead, but he needs to stay clean. So take it. Oh my god, couldn't get that long bar with the right hand side now. Needs one desperately. This is reaching the limit, and Giovanni's gonna top out. Another top out into level 19 transition. Okay, Wallbant, you have a chase down. 598 is your target. 598 is your target. Take this match. Wallbant came into this match as the underdog, but currently staring down the barrel of an upset opportunity. The golden chance being presented to Wallbant here. An opportunity to take an upset against the champion of the world. 388. Another Tetris. 414. All the time in the world on his side here. 598 again is the target for Wallbant. It's pressure mounting for Wallbant. I mean, he just needs to focus on getting as much as he can while staying safe. 170,000 is the gap currently. Oh, could have gotten set up by the Tetris there, but Wallbant's gonna take a. It's gonna take a triple. I mean, he has a lot of lines to work with, but it's not free. He needs Tetrises. He can't. It's not mathematically possible to just line it out. I don't think. I think if he takes one more Tetris, he might be able to just go singles all the way, but even then, it's still risky. Oh no, Wallbant's getting a little bit higher now. Oh, would love an LPs. Okay, gets the the JPs, gets it. Brings it down low with a few triples. Of course, triples helps as well. The score scaling, the way it works is the later you get into the game, the higher the level count, the higher the scores as well for each line clear. A triple right now is worth about 10,000 points. So even if you don't score all the Tetrises on Earth, you can get triples and it will bring you closer to target as well. Target 598 Wallbant. 4 more levels to work with here. Reaching a little bit of the limit now. Oh boy, this is the point where things really can go awry. Needs a star still line for Wallbant. He's been playing safe, but the pieces are not that great. A few droughts here and there and a few jagged pieces. Wallbant still set up with Tetris. Gets the Tetris. 544. One more Tetris and burning away would do it for Wallbant. 598 is the target. Oh, Wallbant not set up for the Tetris now. The board kind of climbing a little bit out of control. Can set up dirty here. He might not want to go for it though. God, this is gonna reach. Oh god, this is gonna reach the very limits here. One more level to work with for Wallbant. He's gonna set up the middle well. Oh no, he's gonna run away. He might want to do it on level 28 at the final opportunity available to him. Set up now. Needs a long bar. The long bar will do it. A Tetris worth worth 34,000 points. Where's the long bar? Oh no, he's gonna self it. Gets a long bar. Oh no, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. He needs some line clears. Oh, it's not gonna burn anything. It's a ghost burn. Wallbant needs one more single. He needs another single. Wait. He's not gonna get it. He's gonna be 600 points short. Wallbant is not gonna get the chase down. 597,180 points. Is gonna lose to Giovanni's 597,780 points. 600 points was what separated Wallbant from upsetting the world champion, but Gio has done all he could and he will hang on. Giovanni, the winner of this matchup by 600 points. Oh, Wallbant, heartbreak for the Canadian player. One single away from taking it. Oh man, he needed 598. He knew the target. He needed the single. He sold for the Tetris. It was so close. He actually had the line burn as well. He couldn't find the solve. He didn't realize how close it was. He thought he had it, but he didn't. The Tetris eluded him. The illusion, the grandeur of winning was one piece away, and he will fall right short at the finish line. But that was a valiant effort from Wallbant, taking the world champion to all 5 games. GG's from both players. Wow, what a match. A double max out, and then a nail-biting finish for the 2 players. That was insane. Whew. Oh, I certainly enjoyed that, and I hope you did as well. My god, that was a match and a half, huh? Oh, let me report this match, and also let me try and find us a great target, shall we? See if anyone's live for the Tetris. I mean, it doesn't have to be classic Tetris, I suppose. It could also be modern. No one's alive, really? Yeah, actually, no one's alive. Wow. Oh, alright. Well, that's easy enough. Send you over to Geo for his victory lap. Play a little bit more Tetris, and you can learn even more from the champion of the world. Alright, okay, buddy. Request granted. There you go. Oh, sorry, not the... Wait, what? Invalid username, are you kidding me? /raid. There we go. Alright, thank you everybody for coming. This has been Dastly Tier 1 action between Giovanni and Wallbant. Giovanni taking it and the nail-biting decider. I've been your host for today, Toker Pytrus. If you enjoyed what you've seen, a reminder to hit that follow button. Every little bit is appreciated. Every little bit helps. A reminder to hydrate and keep enjoying Tetris. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time.